The 2021 King of the Streets event is over. It was fantastic. We learned a lot. Let's talk about it right now on the channel. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Dorky at 40 RC channel. I'm Chad. Let's talk about what's going on right now in the no prep drag RC scene. Now that the King of the Streets is behind us and just cruising on into 2021. Some top things that I've been thinking about, and I'm sure maybe you've been thinking about them too. If you're into no prep videos, RC, all that stuff in general, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell. That way you're notified when the next video comes out. Also, I do have some Amazon affiliate links down there to some of the stuff I use on the bench and some stuff I use. So the most important thing is that anybody can do this. We saw that a lot of people rose up from the unknowns and now we all know their names. Maybe they'll never win again. Maybe they'll win everything from here on out. Who knows? The most important thing is that you can do this and you really don't need to spend a big budget to make it happen. Now, one other thing to talk about while we look at my car here is that it's pretty much said and done that the Proline Reaction tires, these babies right here, without foams, is the way to win and run right now. It is going to take an immense effort from some manufacturer to develop something that is going to be able to compete with these. I really don't know how it's going to happen. The only thing that I see that could possibly make them even better is figuring out the whole wheel situation, beadlocks, glue, metal beadlocks, cut out performance additions for weight savings, things like that to make the reactions actually perform better, as well as the tire sauce and heating them up. By the way, if you saw the car there, you can see that I've got these 3D printed air dams on there. Didn't really give them a fair shake last year. Honestly, didn't get to run the DR10 a lot, but I've got a few sets printed out. PET G, strong infill, so these should last really good. Pretty interested to see how these things actually end up working out on the track. It's warming up here really fast. 62 degrees today here in Ohio. That is awesome. I'll take it. The other big thing we learned is power. Guys, you do not need to send your freaking cars to the moon. We saw that the average speeds changed and fluctuated throughout the day as the weather and track conditions changed. That's going to happen to you. Probably not as drastic because most events are not going to be that long. But the key is work on controlling that hit first. Don't worry about going 75 miles an hour. Try to get your car going A to B at 65 miles per hour or slower. Actually, that was kind of stupid to say. 55 miles per hour and then go from there. The Protoform Corvette body is a hit. I mean, I think both of the cars had it on in the finals. From watching the live stream, I would say probably at least 75% of the people were running this body. Now, some people love it and some people hate it, but it seems like the majority actually love it. You know, it's not a no prep body. It's actually modeled off of a, what do they call those cars? It's actually a Pro Mod body, which is a certain class of vehicles that some of you beginners might not be familiar with. I know a couple guys were running Pro Mod cars against us last year, and once they got their stuff dialed in, they were like smoking us. I mean, a Pro Mod car is actually designed, I think, just to turn left. But man, once you get them straight with their bodies and stuff, wow, you better watch out. One other really important aspect is reaction times and learning that tree. A lot of people would either win off the tree or lose off the tree. You gotta work on reaction time. The young kids are all over it. They are able to just hit that when that light in that tree is ready to go. I know that's something I personally need to work on, but that kind of goes hand in hand with controlling the hit and having confidence that my car is going to do what it's going to do. So I think the DRK, ESC, and motor combo is really going to help me build that confidence because I know exactly what my throttle's going to do every time I pull that trigger. If you want to understand and know more about the DRK ESC, I'll put a link up here to a video I did that explains their 5-stage throttle positioning and turbo. And the last thing I want to talk about is just the culture of no prep drag RC as it is right now. Now, we thought that when you would get like 20 grand thrown into there, there'd be a lot of sour grapes and things would just kind of get nasty. And there was a little bit of that, but not as much as I've seen in any other hobby or race that I've ever been involved in. FPV racing, all that kind of stuff. I've seen a lot of people just throw tantrum after tantrum, all kinds of stuff, versus what was going on there when people were teching out and their voltages were over by like 1/100 of a volt. They were at 0.45 instead of 0.44, and they were immediately DQ'd. The rules are the rules, so it's good to see that going on. The other thing is just social media and the people that are wanting to get involved in no prep, the people that are still looking for cars, still having a problem getting DR10s, can't find reactions anywhere, parts are still sold out, people are still getting into this. This is going to be a great year for this hobby. Coming out of COVID, hopefully we are, and everybody can get outside and enjoy one another's company and just have some fun out on the streets. Take the streets back, basically. It's going to be an amazing year. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot here on the channel. Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you later.